Today I'm gonna bring Reach Out Reptiles their first pet tarantula, so keep watching. Welcome to the Tarantula Collective. My name is Richard, and over the past few years, I have met a lot of really cool content creators from many different areas of the exotic pet hobby. And I'm always surprised how many of them don't have a pet tarantula or have never even considered keeping a pet tarantula. And that gave me an idea for a series of videos where I bring these content creators their very first pet tarantula. The first one to accept and take me up on that offer, which also happens to be the closest one to where I'm located, is Garret over at Reach Out Reptiles. So with him on board, I reached out to some of my sponsors to try to get everything that they would need to properly take care of their tarantula. So first things first, I needed a tarantula. So I reached out to Nate over at Micro Wilderness, and he sent me this beautiful Aphonopelma species New River, which is essentially just an Aphonopelma chalcodes. She is an adult female, has got a good size on her, and would make a great and very easy tarantula for someone to keep, especially as their first. So we've got the tarantula. What we need now is an enclosure. And for that, Tarantula Cribs provided this large slider enclosure, which is one of my favorite tarantula enclosures. And I got everything else that I needed to set her up correctly from the Bio Dude. Using the Terra Aranea substrate, I also got the sphagnum moss, the cork bark, so everything is set up and ready to go. And if you want to check out any of the businesses I just mentioned, I will have links down below in the description, as well as affiliate codes, where you can save 10% off your entire purchase. And a portion of that will come back to help support the channel. So let's get this girl to her new home. I'm here at Reach Out Reptiles. I'm gonna bring Garret and his team their very first tarantula. So let's deliver this. What's up, Garret?
Is this her?
I have brought you your very first tarantula for your shop.
No
This
way.
is an Aphonopelma New River. It's pretty much an Aphonopelma chalcodes, but I got her set up here in a Tarantula Cribs enclosure.
This is awesome.
Yeah, this was given to, well, I guess to you from Micro Wilderness. They're donating this.
Thank you.
For Reach Out Reptiles. So I got everything set up here for you. Where would you like it?
Yeah, put her over here. We got our five-legged frog over here. She can be right here for now.
Right next to your eight-legged tarantula.
There you go.
So-
Wow. Can I open it?
Yeah, let's open it up.
She's not going to jump out and kill me?
Probably not.
Okay.
This is the most
take my
docile
chances.
tarantula out there.
So
So it's
very
a great
probably
beginner species. Very easy to take care of. She's gonna get about twice that size.
No way.
The Aphonopelma chalcodes, the desert blonde tarantula, is one of the most common tarantulas in the hobby because they
we
make
used-
such a good pet.
I used to find them. Like, you go out in Arizona and you find them all the time.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, this one's from the New River area, so it's a very specific locale, and they have a slightly different coloration, a little more darker legs, darker abdomen, more of a rosy kind of
Yeah, like
coloration.
high contrast and almost pink. The
Yeah.
hairs, anyways.
And they're really cool. They're very friendly and docile. So they're good for people that are scared of spiders
That's what we
or
need.
want to learn.
We have a few of those around here.
They're like little puppy dogs.
Can I
You wanna-
hold her?
Yeah.
That's awesome.
She'll just crawl right on you.
Let me just hold her over here in case she bolts.
Yeah.
Wow, look at that. Man, she's like like a little youngster too.
Yep. She's a subadult female. So she's probably gonna live for about another 25 years or so.
25 years.
Yeah.
My dog's 13. We're like, oh man. So I was gonna get another dog, but I guess I don't have to now.
Yeah. There you go. You got a Labrador of the tarantula hobby.
That is too cool.
And she's really easy to take care of. You pretty much got everything that you want here. A Biodude's Terra Aranea substrate made specifically for arachnids. You got a little bit of moss just to kind of keep the humidity up in there, but they really don't need. They're an aired species. You got a water dish and you got a hide. So give her a cricket, or not a cricket, but like 3 or 4 crickets every 2 to 3 weeks, maybe once a month.
Okay.
And that's all she needs to eat. And she's gonna be very happy and healthy, and you don't need any special lights, no
2
special
to 3
heat.
crickets every 2 to 3 weeks.
Yeah, large ones, but yeah.
Wow.
You want the abdomen to be about the size of the carapace, so that the way she's looking right now is pretty normal.
Okay.
If she starts looking really plump, and her abdomen's a lot larger than her carapace, then you know she needs to go on a diet.
Okay. That's crazy. I never thought about a spider having to go on a diet. Hadley, come check this out. So this is going to be awesome. I mean, you know, all we do are like dwarf and super dwarf retics around here, but we've accumulated some pets around the shop, obviously with our frog. Look at this. And it's mostly this girl's fault. Here, check her out.
My fault.
That's totally your fault.
I still have many more requests, so this is just the beginning of it.
So we've been wanting a tarantula for a while, but we've been, you know, getting more, now that we have the facility, getting more involved in the local community and stuff. And so having kind of like those ambassador animals is pretty important, each with a different story to tell and stuff like this. I love tarantulas. I had them when I was younger, but it's been so long, and I've never got into it as like a dedicated niche of the hobby like I do with the snakes, like you are with them now. I was just like casual keeper or whatever. I'm pretty stoked. This is cool.
And as far as the behavior, like this is pretty much all she's going to do. She may go into her burrow and you may not see her for days or weeks, months. That's pretty typical. But as far as like noticing behavior that could signify some danger, you know, if she puts her front two legs up in the air, like really high like that, that's usually a warning sign to leave her alone.
Like, watch out.
Yeah.
What do they call it? Like a slap ya or whatever?
Yeah, it's a threat pose. If all four of her front legs go up, then you just need to walk away. If all four are up and then her fangs start to come out, you're about to get bit.
Okay.
So she's going to give you plenty of warning before anything.
Hadley's going to show us how it works.
But I've never had one give me a threat pose all this time.
Yeah.
They do have urticating hairs, which are these setae on their abdomen. She can't, not the really long ones that are beautiful, but
the underneath.
Yeah, underneath the really thin hairs. You can kind of see a little bald spot where she's been kicking them off.
Okay.
When they go into a new enclosure, they'll kick them off all around here. Pretty much as a barrier of protection.
Really?
So any other animals would come into the area, they would start feeling the irritating effects of the urticating hairs and leave them alone.
Okay.
It's kind of a way of marking their territory, setting up a line of defense.
Do those grow back like with each molt or in between molts even? Or?
No, just when they molt. When they molt, they'll be fully stocked with urticating hairs again.
Okay.
Now, this species has some of the least irritating hairs, so you don't have to worry about it, you know, like making you itchy like fiberglass will.
Yeah.
But after handling it like this, before you rub your eyes, scratch your nose, go to the bathroom, whatever, wash your hands. Yeah, just
knowing us, we should probably wash our hands before we touch the spiders.
But yeah, that's about it. That's everything you need to know, and it's just going to make an amazing pet for you guys.
That's amazing. I love the spider. Like I said, most of the ones that I've encountered in the wild in Arizona are, I mean, they're probably males.
Yeah.
They're all scrawny and nasty looking and nowhere near as good looking as that. She's actually like got a really nice color to her.
I like the variation, like dark to light to dark again, and then she has like the different brown and red hues.
So she'll be okay in this enclosure for her whole life?
Pretty
or
much,
should we upgrade her as she gets bigger?
I mean, when she's completely full grown, she'll be fine in this, but if you want to give her more room to kind of stretch out and explore a little bit more, but nothing more than, you know, this is probably equivalent to like a 5-gallon aquarium.
Yeah.
You don't want to go any bigger than a 10-gallon. Tarantulas are a little bit different than reptiles in the fact that, you know, if you a snake, the more room you give it, the more it's going to explore and move around and stuff like that. Tarantulas don't move more than about a foot from their burrow unless they're a male searching for a mate.
Yeah.
So if you put them in an enclosure too big, it could stress them out in that it would be very difficult for them to possibly find their prey. You drop crickets in there, if they stay on one side of the enclosure and the tarantulas on the other,
because they just stay
they
right
may never
there.
cross paths.
Okay.
Because they're opportunistic burrowers, so they'll make a burrow wherever they are, and they're ambush predators.
And they have
So
everything
they're
they
just-
need right there outside their burrow.
So they're pretty much just going to stay right in that area. And the larger the enclosure is, usually the higher the ceiling is.
Yeah.
And with a terrestrial species like this, if it climbs up to the top, which they tend to do in captivity just because they don't have walls in nature.
Yeah.
So they hit that wall and they just keep climbing and they start going across the top. If they fall and it's too great of a distance, it could rupture their abdomen, and which would lead to death.
Is that why you have so much of the substrate in there?
Yeah, I try to have it to where it's about the leg span. So if her back legs are here, her front legs will be touching the top. I could probably go a little bit lower on that. They also like to burrow, so I like to give them plenty of substrate so they can dig deep down.
So she can use all that. Man, this is awesome. I'm stoked, man. I haven't had a tarantula in probably 20 years.
Oh, that's very cool.
That's really cool.
Well, I hope everybody likes it.
Everyone will experience it.
Yeah. In their own unique
We have
way.
a few we have a few people around here who might not like it. We'll see what happens.
This is the best way to get them to fall in love with them.
Did you know that my camera guy, Thomas, has never held a tarantula before?
I did not know that.
Hey, I'm not your camera guy right now. I'm your camera guy.
Technically, he's my camera guy.
How sad that your camera guy has never held a tarantula.
We should probably remedy that.
I think we should.
Yeah. So let me take the camera.
There you go. We should, hey, you better film this.
All right, hold on. Okay. What's going on here, Thomas?
I'm gonna hold a tarantula for the very first time. Which camera do I look at? Both of them?
Look at his.
I'm holding a tarantula for the very first time. It's gonna be.
Be careful! Don't break my lens now.
Don't break my spider.
Yeah, exactly. Too. All right.
Oh, it's doing the warning test.
Stop. I can tell. Not that stupid. I hear
What do you think?
It's
Hold it over
honest-
here.
Yeah, hold it over the. There you go.
Jeez, rookies.
Monkeys, man.
You look very loose and relaxed there, young sir.
So relaxed, man.
You're a
So we
pro
definitely
at this,
need a
buddy.
rescue.
Look at that.
It. I don't have any words to be honest. I'm kind of scared I'm gonna do something and like drop it because he just kind of keeps going.
Don't
Yeah.
sneeze.
Best
Don't
way
get
to-
those hairs up your neck.
Richard was telling me the best way to calm him down is just a little nuzzle, a little kiss,
Mm-hmm.
nuzzle with your nose.
Oh wow, he just like dropped something on me.
Did he poop on you?
Yup. I got pooped on by a tarantula. Let's go.
Where's
Oh,
the
dude,
So cool.
awesome.
On my hand, bro, right there.
Is it white?
Yeah.
Yeah, you got pooped on. That means she likes you.
That's definitely it.
She has marked you as her territory.
I'm so happy to be marked. I've never wanted anything more in life.
And I would hope this goes without saying, but don't ever put her in your mouth or on your face,
Why would that be, Richard?
because those hairs, if they get in your mouth or in your eyes, can be very painful and itchy.
Goes right up there with sticking your face in like fiberglass. Right?
Exactly.
Yeah, dude, it's so cool. He just keeps trucking, man. He's like,
Yeah.
I got nowhere to go, but I'm going there fast.
And this is about the speed they'll always be moving, except when they're going after a cricket. Then you'll see their speed. But most of the time, they're just kind of.
Did they just walk
Cruising.
off the edge of things on accident all the time? Like, they just keep going?
Yeah. That's why you got to be careful holding them over tables, keeping because they don't.
Not the brightest.
Well, I mean, think about it. In the desert, it's just hundreds of miles of flat, so they haven't really evolved to be, cautious of drop-offs.
It's so bizarre. Does someone want to grab this from me?
Nope.
You can put her down, and then we'll get the baboon. I think he's ready.
Look at you. It's like you've been doing this your entire life.
It's okay, buddy. Just like that. It's okay. Dude, look at it. That's snake poop. I didn't even know snakes could
That's
poop.
not snake poop.
What is it? Or is that?
It was a good try.
Or is it
It's tarantula.
tarantula?
That is
Wow,
definitely tarantula
that
poop.
is not snake poop. Tarantula poop. Wow, that's true.
Ashley and I was like, hey, if Kira got home from school, you might want to hightail it up here. Richard's still here, and he's got the tarantula. So this is our real spider admirer, right, Kira?
Yeah.
Is it fair to say that you have the greatest admiration of spiders out of the Hartle family here?
I do.
Do you think there's someone in the family that likes them more than you?
Well, Kirsten's tried, but
Who likes them more, me or you?
you never say anything about spiders. So
It's a secret love. It's a secret love of mine.
that's just like,
Just gently.
girl. Oh, she's so.
If you put one hand in front, you can get her to climb up, but you have to hold her over the cage in case she drops.
What is coming up? You got like a little thing. Oh,
Those are her spinnerets.
that's what spiders have.
Yeah.
That's how she makes her web.
We're
I
used
thought
to
she just
smaller
used her-
spiders, backyard spiders.
I thought you just used her.
She's
legs.
only half grown. She'll get almost twice that size.
She's so pretty.
Go ahead, just like your scorpion that you used to have. There you go. And don't let her drop.
Careful.
Look at that. Hey, Mama, come check this out. Come see. Come see.
So cute.
You gonna hold it next?
She needs a
Yeah.
name.
What do you think? What are you gonna name it? It's a girl,
Whoa.
and he said she might live for like another 30 years.
30 years?
Yeah.
That's
She's
long.
gonna be your dad's age.
So you're gonna have to take care of her when I'm old.
She's
You
so
cool with that?
cute. Hi, girl. Look at her giant fangs. I had a dream where I was holding one that looked like this. And
Her-
a little hairy bum.
Look at her little hairy bum.
So what are you gonna name her?
Kiwi.
Kiwi. That's perfect.
I like that name.
Is that a common spider name?
Not the one that I'm familiar with, but it should be because
I like
she
naming
kind
my
of looks like a
spiders
kiwi
cute
with
thing.
8 legs.
Yeah.
I like
What is the
naming my
most common
spider's
spider
cute
name?
thing.
The
Because
most Spidey.
Whoa.
This is so meta.
Have you seen that meme where all the Spider-Mans are pointing at each other?
There you go.
Somebody needs to take a picture.
Wait.
Come on.
She feels so weird.
All the cameras are right here.
Exactly.
I feel like 3 of us are taking pictures.
I never know what's
go wide.
horizontal.
It is kind of funny because he is the Spider-Man around here.
All right, man, I brought you this sticker. Now you got your first tarantula. You are officially addicted. So welcome to the tarantula hobby.
He doesn't know how serious that gets around here. Thanks, dude.
Yeah.
Appreciate that.
Well, I had an amazing time, and I think Garrett and the team at Reach Out Reptiles was really excited about this new pet tarantula. They also gave me a tour of their facility while I was there, but I'll make that a video later on. If you enjoyed this video and you want to see more content like this, be sure to let me know by hitting that like button. And don't forget to subscribe while you're down there so you don't miss the next video. Now, if you want to see how this all went down from Reach Out Reptiles perspective, just check out this video right here. As always, I appreciate you watching. Subscribe if you want to see more. Thanks for buying Tarantula Collective merchandise, and I will see you next Tuesday.